started with a new lesson in algebra, that is linear equation in one variable. We learned what is meant by the linear equation in one variable, and also we have solved the first exercise of that lesson. By this time you all have seen the timetable as well as the portions regarding all the subjects. So prepare yourself. As you all know, this will be online test. And what the assignment I have sent to you in the group, that will be considered for the 5 marks children. Oral marks will not be conducted for mathematics, but I will be conducting it for physics. For mathematics, whatever worksheet I have sent, I want you all to write it and forward it to me. That will carry 5 marks. So already we have solved exercise 3.1. As you know, we have rational numbers for the test. Complete lesson you have, whatever I solved. And next you have this lesson, linear equation in one variable. Up to exercise 3.1 we have finished in last class. And today I will be solving exercise 3.2. It is a quite big exercise with 16 problems in it. So I think first 10 problems you will be having for the coming general assessment 2. So I thought of making one video of all these 10 problems and sending it to you. Go through it. Though I will be sending the next further videos of the exercises, that will not be included for the test. Hope it is clear to you. So as I said in the previous session children, this exercise 3.2 is completely about the statement problems. Till now we used to solve the exercises where only numbers, simplifications were there. Okay, equations were given and used to find out the value of x and all. But here children, you will be having statement kind of problems which you have already learnt in the lower classes. So what I want you to do in your classwork is, after finishing exercise 3.1, next you have the heading some applications. That heading you will write, and as I said, you will not be solving any of the exercise example problems, as you have lot many problems in the exercise itself. So directly we shall start with exercise 3.2. First question. Here the questions will be given in the statement form children. You have to read the question, analyze it and reduce it to linear equation form. Then simplify. So it is quite easy. The thing is you should learn here to analyze the question. That is very, very important. So if you solve one or two problems, you will get to know how it should be done. First question is, if you subtract half from a number and multiply the result by half, you get 1 by 8. What is the number is the question. So if you subtract half from a number, in the complete question children, they are using the word if you subtract from a number, the result what you get from this number, like that. So that number, whatever they are talking about, here it is unknown. Almost in all the problems, the question will be like this, where they talk with respect to a number, but that number is the unknown quantity here, and that is what we have to actually find it out. So we don't know what actually the number is. So whenever we solve children, the first step will be let the number be x, and then whatever the calculation part they have given, if you subtract, if you multiply, all that shall be done. Here also, if you subtract half from a number, so you have to subtract half from a number. From which number we don't know. So we cannot subtract half minus number, we cannot write now. So let us give name to that number. So our first step will be, let the number be x. We don't know what it is, so let the number be x. Now get back to the question. If you subtract half from a number, so we know now the number is x. From x, if you subtract half, they mean by the, so this is step 1. I will mention the numbers for this step. Even you can follow the same children. So first step, we don't know what the number is. Let the number be x. If you subtract half from a number, so second step is, you will write on subtracting half from a number. What you get is, what is the number? X. From this number we are subtracting half, means what we get is x minus half. Understood now? On subtracting half from a number is x. From this half need to be subtracted. So x minus half we got. What happens when we do so? If you subtract half from a number and multiply the result by 2. So this is the result children. what we got by subtracting half from a number. This result, if you multiply the result by half, you will get 1 by 8. We are telling you. So, third step is multiply the result by 1 by 2. So, on multiplying, what is the result? This is the result, that is x minus half is the result. On multiplying x minus half by 1 by 2, what do we get? We get half into x minus half or 1 by 2. So, on multiplying the result by half, we get half into x minus 2. They are telling when you multiply the result by half, you get 1 by 8. So, when we do so, is equal to, we should have both LHS and RHS. We have learnt all these concepts in the previous session. So, fourth step is, children, you get 1 by 8. Therefore, when we multiply half with x minus half, what do we get? They are telling we get 1 by 8. They are telling. So, you should write it in the form of equation which consists of both LHS and RHS, which gives you 8, means that is the answer what you are getting on simplifying this LHS part. That is what they mean. So, 1 by 2 into x minus half is 1 by 8. Next, up to this only is the new thing which you are learning in this exercise, children. After this, the simplification part, what you have already learned. So, the statement form question what will be given should be like this. It should be reduced to the linear equation in one variable form. That is what we will be doing throughout the exercise. So, what is the number? So, we need to find out what is the number, means we have named the number to be x. What is x? We need to find out. It is very simple. If you simplify this equation, what you get is the value of x, that is the required number we can write. So, here simplification is also very important. As soon as if someone asks you to simplify this, what we feel to do is just multiply this 1 by 2 inside. Yes, you can multiply, it is not wrong. But we should always make our work simplified. Yes, no, we should not make our calculations complicated. That is the reason what I do is, I have taught you in the previous class about the transposing concept. Yes, no, if at all in between any two numbers, multiplication sign is there, and if you want to send any one of the number to the LHS or towards the RHS, then you will divide. That is what I said you. So, what we will do now is, okay, let me not confuse. We will multiply half inside. So, 1 by 2 into x is what, children? 1 into x in the numerator. Don't we get x by 2? Minus 1 by 4 is equal to 1 by 8 as it is. Now, this x by 2 I will keep on my LHS. This RHS 1 by 8 I will write as it is. Minus 1 by 4 when we send it to the RHS, what it will become? Transpose, children. Plus 1 by 4 it will become. Now 1 by 8 plus 1 by 4 we have. Since the denominators are different, we need to take LCM for that. So 4 1s are 4 2s are 8 is the LCM. As I always tell you while doing LCM, whichever you have learned in your lower classes, that method of LCM you can follow. I will do my method of solving. See, 8 1s are 8 1s are, remainder 1. 1 into 1 is 1. Plus sign as it is, 4 1s are 4 2s are 8. 2 into numerator 1 is 2. So, we got 1 plus 2 by 8. So, LHS x by 2, let me write as it is. 1 plus 2 is 3 divided by 8. Now, I will do this transpose. Why? I want to find out only what is x. I am not finding out what is x by 2. So, I should send this 2 to the RHS now. To do that, children, again transposing method. Whenever you have two numbers or number digits like this with the division symbol in between, any one of the number you want to send it to either LHS or RHS, you will multiply. Division idre multiply ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, multiply idre divide ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. Plus sign idre minus sign ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, minus sign idre plus sign ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. So you please memorize, this is the important mantra in mathematics. So when I do multiply 2 to the RHS, what it will become is, I will write here x is equal to 3 by 8 as it is, children. I am multiplying it with 2. So when I do so, 3 into 2, 6. X is 6 divided by 8 I got. X is 6 divided by 8. So 6 and 8, both the numbers will be divided by 2 table. 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8. What is X? 3 by 4. Therefore, we got X is equal to 3 by 4 children. X is 3 by 4. So we have found out the number. We have chosen the first sentence. Let the number be X. So what is that X we have found out? It is equal to 3 by 4. Now you may wonder what is the use of doing all this? How do we know the number what we have found out is correct or wrong? Number X may be something else. We have got 3 by 4. To do that, children, one step of verification will help you. The question was, when a number is multiplied by, if you subtract half from a number, so we didn't know what is a number, so we choose let the number be X. On subtracting half from a number means half should be subtracted from number. What is the number we have chosen? X. X minus half we did in the second step. In the third step, next statement, multiplying the result by half. What is the result we got? X minus half is the result we got. So if you multiply that by half means half into X minus half it will become. You will get 1 by 8 they are telling. So half into X minus half madidre, you will get 1 by 8 itself. So next what we did? Multiply the half inside. Half into X by 2 is half into X. So 1 into X when you multiply, directly I have written in the numerator X, like 1 into X is X. X by 2 minus 1 by 4 is 1 by 8. X by 2 is 1 by 8 is already there. Minus 1 by 4, when I send it to RHS, it will become plus 1 by 4. When you take the LCM, you get 1 by 2 plus 8, that is 3 by 8. Next, if you are sending this division 2 to the RHS, it will become, you should multiply. So 3 by 8 into 2 you do, 6 by 8 we got, 2 3s are 2 4s are, X is 3 by 4, we find it out. So we find it out the number to be 3 by 4. So this ends the problem, children, but simply you should blindly not solve the problem. Now we got X is equal to 3 by 4, no? So let us soon check by one step verification whether this 3 by 4 is correct or not. So what did we have? They said us half into X minus 1 by 2 is 1 by 8 anta they said us. So what is X we got? 3 by 4. So let me substitute. 1 by 2 into 3 by 4 minus 1 by 2 is 1 by 8. Next step, I will multiply 1 by 2 inside. 1 by 2 into 3 by 4. 3 1s are 3. 2 4s are 8. 3 by 8 minus again 1 by 4. Half into half is 1 by 4 children is equal to 1 by 8. Now you cannot simplify 3 by 8. Instead take LCM for what? 8 and 4. LCM of 8 and 4 is clearly 8. See, 8 ones are 8 ones are. Remainder 1. 1 into 3 is 3. Minus 4 ones are 4 2s are 8. Alva? So 2 into numerator 1 is 2 again. 3 minus 3, 2 by 1, 8 is 1 by 8. How much is 3 minus 2? 1 by 8 is equal to 1 by 8. Didn't we get LHS is equal to RHS? So by this equation we can say that X equals 3 by 4. What we have got is true. So when you multiply half into 3 by 4 minus half, you will get 1 by 8 they said. But they didn't tell us directly that when you multiply half into 3 by 4 minus half is 1 by 8. When you multiply half into some number minus 1 by half when you do, you get 1 by 8 they gave us. So what did we do is we find out what was that X and we find it out to be 3 by 4. As what we have found out is correct or not, we did verification and check. See, 1 by 8 is equal to 1 by 8 means LHS is equal to RHS. Hence the problem which we have done is correct here. In the test or exam, you need not do this verification. To make you understand the concept of what we have done here, I showed you this calculation, and again I will not be doing this for all the problems. Only for 1 or 2 in between I will show you the verification. So this is about the first problem, children. Next let us move on to the second question. The question is, the perimeter of a rectangular swimming pool is 154 meter. So you know what is perimeter. If you consider any square or a rectangle, children, the sum of all the four sides give you the perimeter. So which shape perimeter? The perimeter of a rectangular swimming pool. So the swimming pool is in the shape of a rectangle now. So this is the rectangle. So This is swimming pool in rectangular shape. Its perimeter is 154 meter itself. So it's we know perimeter is length into 2 times length plus 2 times breadth. Yes, no? These two sides plus these two sides. So all the four sides sum, or when you add all the four side values, what you get is the perimeter, children. So they have not given the measurement of any of the sides to us, but they have said that its sum is 154 meter. Its length is 2 meter more than twice its breadth. What are its length and what are the length and breadth of the pool? Very simple question. The swimming pool is in the shape of rectangle. Now, if you recall the things what you have studied in the lower classes about this properties of rectangle, children, you know that opposite sides of the rectangle are equal. If you consider square, all the four sides are equal. But in case of rectangle, opposite sides are equal. See, this is length, this is also length. Means these two sides are called the breadth or length, breadth. This you breadth, length. If you take, it is nothing but 2 times length plus 2 times breadth. Breadth when you take, that will give you the perimeter. So perimeter of rectangular is 2 times its length. Please this length plus this length. If you want, I will clear you still more that by writing perimeter is this side length plus this side breadth plus third side length plus fourth side breadth. Correct? Again, perimeter is how many L we have totally? 2L. So 2L plus how many breadth we have? 2 breadth we have. So perimeter formula is find to be, children, in 2L plus 2B. If at all I take out 2, see 2 is common factor. So say come on 2. If you come on 2, what will happen? 2 will come out. What you are left in the bracket? You are left with L plus B. Hence we got the formula of the perimeter of a rectangle. It is given by 2 into L plus. Find the perimeter of the rectangle. It is 2 into L plus B. Now if you look at the question, they are given the perimeter of a rectangular swimming pool is 154 meter. So we know what is P here in the formula. But we don't know what is length, what is breadth. So to find out that its length is 2 meter more than twice its breadth they have given. So what we will do is, we don't know neither length or the breadth. So what we'll write is, let the number be x in the previous problem. Similarly here, let the breadth be x and we will choose. You may question that why can't we choose let the length be x? We cannot choose let the length be x and breadth because, children, they are given length in terms of its breadth. Length is 2 meter more than twice its breadth. So breadth be x. Twice its breadth means it is 2x. Alva. Step 1 is let the breadth be x. Now second step, length is twice the breadth means it is 2x. Alva, x breadth. But they are telling it is 2 times 100, 2x. In the third step, what we will do is, so twice its breadth means it becomes 2x, children. But they are telling one more information, that is length is 2 meter more than the breadth. Third step, given length is 2 meter more than breadth. Alva? So, what is length now? Therefore, length is 2x plus 2. Alva? Length will be 2x plus 2. Why it became 2x plus 2? By the way, how we arrived at 2x plus 2? Andre? We don't know neither the length or the breadth of the rectangle. So, as we did in the previous problem, we are choosing length, let the breadth be x. But they are telling that breadth is twice. So, breadth x becomes 2x. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು twice ಇದೆ breadth. But the length is 2 meter more than the breadth. Now we have the breadth as 2x. But ಅದಕ್ಕೆ double ಏನಿದೆ length ಇದೆ. So new length is 2x plus 2. Its length is more than breadth. So 2x plus 2 we got. So what is L andre 2x plus 2. What is B andre? It is x, children. And let us use this. I will call this formula as equation 1 now. So now we know that L is 2x plus 2. And we know that breadth B is equal to x. So knowing these values of L and B, let us find out the perimeter using equation 1, children. So from equation 1, perimeter is 2 times of length plus breadth. So what is perimeter? They have given it as 154 in terms of centimeter. Yes, meters. 154 meter is the perimeter of the rectangular swimming pool. So 154 is equal to this. I am substituting 2 as it is. What is L? 2x plus 2 plus what is B? Just x. Just substituting in the formula. Length namge en bantu 2x plus 2. In place of L I am substituting 2x plus 2. This is L. Breadth is what? It is just x. Now simplify. We have arrived at the linear equation from the statement form. Let us simplify. So I will write this 2 as it is and simplify the bracket first. I have 2x and one more term with x. If only x means it is understood it is 1x. So it is like 2x plus 1x, which is 3x plus 2 as it is. Next step, multiply the 2 inside. 154 is equal to 2 3s are 6x plus 2 2s are 4 I got. Now this 154 I will keep as it is. Since I have x term on my RHS, I will keep it as it is. Instead I will send this plus 4 to the LHS. So whatever you do in transposing, plus will change to minus. So plus 4 will become minus 4 is equal to 6x it became. 154 minus 4 is clearly 150, which is equal to 6x. So let me do it here. Now I have 150 is equal to 6x. I don't know what is 6x, but I want to find out what is x. So since multiplication sign is there between 6 and x, when you send 6 to the other side, you have to divide it. 150 by 6 is equal to x. Which table shall we use to simplify? Does it go in 6 table? It will be 6 3s are 18, 6 2s are 12 if you take remainder 3. Yes, see, 6 1s are 6, 6 2s are 12, 15 and 12 and 3 remainder, 6 5s are 30. So we got x to be equal to 25, children. We got x to be equal to 25. If we are getting x is 25, what is the x? It is nothing but the breadth of the rectangle. So children, if I erase this part and I will write it here. Now we know, when we find out what is x, we know clearly that x is nothing but b, that is breadth. Therefore, x is equal to b, that is breadth is equal to 25 meter. So we find out its breadth is 25 meter. Still we have to find out what is its length as well. What is length? It is 2x plus 2. So in place of x, let us substitute the value of x what we got just now, 25. 2 into 25 plus 2 you will get. So L is 25 into 2 is 50 plus 2 means L is 52 meter. Here units are also very important, children. As they have given perimeter in terms of meter, breadth or length, whatever we find out, it should be in terms of meter. Hence we find out the length and breadth of the rectangular swimming pool. So again, if you want me to show the verification, what I will do is in the formula only I will substitute and show you, children. It is like formula for perimeter is P is 2 times of length plus breadth. Alva. What is given as perimeter? 154 is 2 into length. How much we got is 52. Breadth 25 bantu. So 154 is equal to 2 into how much is 52 plus 25? Is it not 77? Correct? 50. 5 plus 2, 7. Yes, it is 77. 2 into 77 is how much? 2 sevens are 14, 1 carry. 2 sevens are 14 plus 1, 15. See, we got again 154 is equal to 154, which is LHS is equal to RHS. Hence, the value of L and B, what we have found out is correct, children. So, from this statement form, you should analyze it and reduce it to the linear equation in one variable. Find out the value of x, and after finding out, that is not the end. Related to problem, children, whatever the data they have asked, we need to find it out. You may feel difficulty in the beginning, but if you practice well, you can solve this. So practice as many times you can, with seeing once, without seeing once. Then only you can do it in the test or exam honestly.